Okay, you guys, I am super, super excited to bring you the resources that you need to run a Shop the Box bingo event. So I just wanted to take this time to give you a little bit of background, like what is Shop the Box? Who do I run it for? Where do I do it? Kind of just an explanation behind everything. Okay, so Shop the Box is something that we like to do when we have new products released. Okay, so as you know, new products just came out. They and your customers don't know about them yet, right? You have the opportunity to tune into the Consultant Connection and hear about them, and you're going to get the graphics. But the really cool thing about this is the way that your VIPs are going to find out about it is from you. So you could just post a bunch of pictures and leave it at that and let them decide. Or you could create some hype in your VIP group around this event and bring them an opportunity to get their hands on the new products, play a game to win some prizes, and even offer them a discount on their new products. Okay. So I have all of the tools and resources here available for you, and I'm going to kind of go through what that will look like. All right. So again, this is for your VIPs. This is something that you are going to run in your VIP group. You cannot do this on your personal wall because you're going to be offering prizes, and we can't offer prizes on our personal wall. What you can do on your personal wall, though, is say there's something big going on in my VIP group, come on over and have the link to your VIP group. That's where they can get the information. Things like this, you could put on your personal wall. This is not anything about giving something away, right? So let me just go through some of the resources that are here for you. Basically, let me just go through. Okay. This is a teaser graphic. If you look at the title of each page, it kind of tells you what it is. So this is something you could post on your social media. You could post it in your VIP group just to kind of get people guessing as to what the new products might be. All right. This is a brief clip from a previous Shop the Box that we did. So my husband and I, he helps me. He kind of keeps track of the numbers and writes things down as we're going, as I'm describing things. So I find it helpful to have a buddy. Okay. This is just a very short, it's like a 3-minute clip of what it looks like, how people are getting the discount, how you're calling numbers and describing things, and then how people get bingos. It's a very quick tutorial for people that are visual learners. All right. This page is some different ideas that you can do for a lead up in your VIP group. I strongly recommend a strong lead up to this event, you guys. Okay. Don't just get on there and say, hey, tomorrow we're going to do a Shop the Box bingo. You're not going to create the hype. Creating the hype is really what it's all about. That excitement behind it is what's going to make people want to participate. And you building that excitement over time and reminding them is going to help more people to participate too. So look at this page. It has different ideas for things that you can do leading up to your event. All right. This is what I'm going to be using to post in my VIP group. I created a video here. I'm going to share this as a template link so that you can change this and add your own video. You guys, here's something to keep in mind. I have the box of new products here. You don't have to have the box of new products. You can do this same video that I just did with a simple Norwex box that you already have, and it could be empty. That's okay. It's creating the hype. That's what your goal is in the beginning and with this lead up, okay? You're going to want your event date, so you may need to change this for whatever you want to run it in your VIP group. So all of these things will be editable for you, okay? There's a thing here that says click the link above to register yourself for the event. If you're not going to use the Google form to have them choose their numbers, delete this, all right? This is all going to be able to be editable for you. And this is something that I plan to post when I get to here on the Announce the Shop the Box event. This is my lead up here. There's a couple things that are going to come before that, all right? This is the bingo board for your reference. Do not share this with your VIPs, all right? You don't want to tell them ahead of time what the new products are. That kills the excitement when you're there, all right? So do not share this with your VIPs. This is for your reference for the event, okay? This is the board that you will want for them to be able to use, all right? Again, you can change your date, all that sort of thing. When you get to this, and you will be able to click it, when you get to this, this has a link to the actual tracking sheet, okay? Once you have your template going, if you go to share, present, you want to present it as standard, okay? I can click this now, and it's going to open up a tracking sheet for me to print. This is where you're going to keep track of everything. So this is the number that it corresponds to. It tells you what the item is. It tells you the price. This is really helpful, you guys. You want to give people the price before you ask them if they want to buy it. They need to know how much they're spending. And there's a spot to write the names of your 20% off winner and your 15% off winner. So for example, if this was the item, okay, if number one was this blue dusting mitt, the first person to say mine blue dusting mitt gets 20% off. The second person to say it gets 15% off. And you'll see that in the little snippet of the example video that I posted. Anybody else is going to get 10% off. So you don't need to write their names down as long as you're going to use a Google form or something to keep track of it later. I do not recommend writing down all the names as you're doing this because you won't be able to keep up. Also, at the bottom of this, if it's grayed out, that means it's not an actual product that they can buy. Down here is where you're going to want to figure out what you want to do for prizes. You don't need to do all of these, but figure out a number of prizes that you want and what they're going to be so that as you have people that call bingo, you can jot their name down, check their numbers, and let them know what their prize is going to be. So have all of this done ahead of time. Oops. Okay. Let me get out of here. The other thing is knowing your prizes ahead of time. That was another thing where that's another lead up post. Post a selfie with the prizes that you plan to give away. All right. Now this tells you how to use these boards. So this, you're going to print and cut the numbers for you to draw. They look backwards here. They're going to be forward for your people on your live. So this is the board that you are going to print and cut up all the numbers. All right. This is the board that you're going to print and use to cross off the numbers. That way you can hold it up and you can show it to your guests. It's going to look the right way to them. So you can show it frequently so that they know what numbers have been called. Okay. Optional resources. There's a link to a Google form to collect the numbers. Now, if you decide to use either of these, guys, make sure you read through it carefully and edit out any of my information that might be different, like the date that you're going to run the event. If you're not using Project Broadcast, you might want to change or delete the last question because you likely don't want them texting you, and just make it work for how you want to run it. This is a sample. The skeleton is here. You can edit it to work for yourself. All right. If you do decide, and then this is a Google order form, you guys, this is going to be a really helpful tool to push out to your people. All right. There won't be a ton that you have to change on here for yourself, but it has them be able to check all of the items that they want. It collects their name, their email, their address, all of those things that you're going to need to enter their orders because you have to enter the orders. They can't do it themselves. If you're going to give the discount, you have to enter their orders. All right. This I highly recommend using. Again, just read it all carefully and edit anything you need to edit for yourself. How to access the form responses. So first you're going to click responses, then you're going to click this. It tells you all that there. This is for people that use Project Broadcast. If you don't use Project Broadcast, skip this page. You don't need to worry about it. All right. Here are some different directions for running the actual event, examples of what to say and how to present the information. And then these are all pages that I would print so that you have them in front of you to describe. You guys, you can run this event without having these products in hand. Have the pictures printed, because what you're going to do is you're going to tell the price. You're going to describe all of the things about the item. Then you're going to show them the product or the picture. It can be a picture. That's okay because you've already described the value of it. So don't think that if you don't have the products in hand that you can't do this event, because you absolutely can. The resources are here. Print them off so you have them. Okay. So I just wanted to give you that glimpse into what it is, kind of how it works, and what resources are here available for you to run this event of your own. I can't wait to hear how it goes. Good luck, and let's kill it moving into this quarter 4.